Visible to you? Please check. Hello students. Yes, student, is this visible to you? Okay. Now return value. JavaScript function by default your JavaScript function returns the which value? True value. Your JavaScript function will return the true values, true or false. Now what is your false value? If you want to stay on the same page, if some error is occurred, suppose that if you just enter this some information and by mistakenly you just enter this by mistakenly you just enter the some incorrect information for a first name or a mobile number, at that time you want to stay on the same page. Means if you want to stay on the same page, then if there is an error is occurred, then your function will return the false value. Only if you want to pass the control ahead, means control passes ahead, that is to the next page which is mentioned in the action attribute. At that time your function will return the true value. Now just wait for 1 minute. I will show you. I will create the one page, then you can understand. Return value. Okay, now we will create here the one HTML form tag. Now within this form we are giving the first name, we are accepting the first name. Input type is equal to text and name is FNM, and we'll also provide the ID. ID is also FNM break tag. Now we'll give here the input type is equal to submit. Now we'll give here the some attributes within the form tag. First one will be here the action. Action is equal to success. Success.html. Okay. आता success.html एक पेज create करूया. I will create here the one success.html. Success.html. Okay. Now within this one, we will create here the h1 tag. Within the h1, we will write here this some message. Thank you. Thank you. You have successfully submitted your data. Successfully submitted your data. Now we will go back to our file. Here you can see here within the header path we will add the script tag. Okay, script type is equal to text of script. And how to start the script? Open angular bracket, exclamation sign, hyphen, close with double / hyphen, close angular bracket. Now within this script we will write the one function validation, and within this body we will fetch the first name. What is the idea of the first name? You can see here the idea of this first name is the FNM. How to get? We will write here the where first underscore name is equal to document dot get element by ID, and within the bracket we will provide the ID of this ID. What is the ID? ID is the FNM dot value. Okay. After that we will perform the validation. How to perform the validation? I will show you just for 1 minute. Here regular expression dot regular expression is the small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, and we will validate regular expression test first name नुसार असेल. Then we will give the one message here, alert, you have entered the correct name. I'll give you a message. You have entered correct name, as well as we'll set here the one flag. I'll set here the one flag. By default, we will declare the before that function. I will declare the one variable where flag is equal to null. Where flag is equal to 0. Where flag is equal to 0. Now flag is equal to 0. Now I will set here the flag. If this first name is the correct, then I will set the flag is equal to 1. आता काय चेक करा करतोय मी. Okay. If a flag is equal to 1, then our function will return the true value, RETURN. Okay. Before that, sorry. Before that, we will perform the another one things. Okay. आता काय करतो बघा, just we can see here. Okay. Now you can share what will happen. On submit is required here. On submit function. On submit validation. Okay. Okay. All of you, please share carefully. We have just designed here the one form. Within this form, we are accepting the first name. Input type is equal to text, name is FNM, ID is equal to FNM, and here we are written here the input type is equal to submit. And if you just click on the submit button, then what will happen? If you just click on the submit button, then one event is generated. Name of this event is the on submit. Okay. Once the event is generated on submit, then it calls to the one function validation. Okay. It calls to the one function validation. Okay, let's wait for 5 minutes.
Hello students, just wait for 5 minutes. Hello, wait for 5 minutes students. Yes, hello students, am I audible?
Yes, hello students, am I audible?
Hello, please check, am I audible? Okay, thank you. Now just wait for 1 minute. Okay, just wait for 1 minute. Okay, you can see here your function will return the true values, true or false. If you want to say on the same page, then your function will return the false value. If you want to pass the control to the next page, then your page will return the true value. Now we'll study all these things. Just wait. Just wait for 1 minute. This one is downloaded. Just wait, extract all. Now we'll open this Sublime text. Okay. Now we have opened here the Sublime text file, new file, save as. Okay. Now we'll save this file as where we'll save this file on the downloads folder. We'll create here the one folder, whatever the name is, the JS JavaScript. Okay, I will give the file name is the return value, return value, return value dot html. Now we'll store this program. Okay. Please check, is this visible to you? Students, please check. Yes, is this visible to you? Please check, students. Yes. Okay. Huh. Now we will add here the create the one form. Form tag is available with us. Form tag. Then within this form, we will add the first name, input type is equal to text. Then we will provide the name is FNM. Then we'll provide the ID is equal to LNM. Okay. Then we'll also provide the form with action. Action is equal to success dot html, and we'll also provide here the another one is the on submit event. On submit is equal to nothing. Now we'll create here the one script within the header part, script tag. Okay. Now we'll start the script, open angular bracket, exclamatory sign, hyphen, double forward slash, hyphen, close angular bracket. Now we'll define here the one function validation, and within this function we'll write this some script code. First we'll fetch the where flag is equal to 0. By default we are specifying the flag is equal to 0. Then we'll fetch the first name where first underscore name is equal to document dot get element by id, document dot get element by id, and within the bracket we'll write the id. What is the id? id काय दिले बघा, चेक करा. सॉरी इथे fnm द्यायला पाहिजे, मी बाय मिस्टेक lnm दिले fnm. Now we'll provide here the id is the fnm, because what we have here the provided id of this one is the fnm dot value. Now we will see all these things. I'll just copy the script code. Just wait. Now we written here the if regular expression, small a to small z, capital A to capital Z, regular expression dot test first name name घ्या म्हणजे first name. Then we'll print the alert. You have entered the correct name. Correct name. Okay. And I will also set here the one flag is equal to 1. Okay. just wait, I will show you this something. On submit the function कोणतं call करते आपण? Validation. You are calling to the validation function. Okay. Now I will show you what it is up. So all of you please share carefully. We have created here the one form. Action is equal to success.html. On submit, we are calling the validation function. Now we will go to the validation. Within the validation function, either validation function is available. Yes, there is a validation function is also available. And first one, we are setting the flag is equal to 0. Then after that, we are fetching the first name is equal to document dot get element by id. Id is the fname, and they are getting the value and assigning to first underscore name. Then we have declared here the regular expression regex is equal to small to small z, capital A to capital Z. Then we are just testing that if this regular expression is available within the first name. If yes, then it will return the true value. Then we are just generating the one alert message. We have entered a correct name and then we are setting the flag 1. आता इथं काय जर इनकरेक्ट असेल तर else मध्ये जाऊ आपण. else will print here the one message. else message काय करणार आहे आपण? else we are printing the one message alert please enter correct name. Please enter correct name. Yes, okay. Please enter correct name. आता इथं काय होतं चेक करूया आपण. I will show I need to create another one page also success.html. success.html. Okay, html. Then I will create here the one h1 heading. h1, you have successfully submitted your information. You have so double c e double s. You have successfully submitted your data. Okay. Now okay, here is the success.html. आता इथे काय होणार आहे चेक करा. Here we are given the action is the success.html. Before that it calls to the on submit. On submit मध्ये काय आपलं validation आहे. Validation काय चेक करतोय? First name fetch करतोय and they are just checking that if this first name is in the given format, that is the only alphabets or not. If this only alphabets, that will generate the one message. You are successful. You entered a correct name. Otherwise it will print the one message. Please enter correct name. Now I will run this one. रिटर्न व्हॅल्यूचा यूज काय आता लक्षात येईल तुमच्या. जस्ट वेट. I will add here h1. Okay. Now I have provided here. Sorry, submit button is missing. We are also required. We have required here the submit button. Input type is equal to submit. Input type is equal to submit is required there. Okay. Now I have provided the first name is the Ajit. Okay, I have provided the first name is the Ajit. And if I click on submit button, then you can see what will happen. You have successfully submitted your data. Okay. आता नेक्स्ट वन. आता मी इनकरेक्ट नेम टाकतो त्यामध्ये. चेक करा काय ते. Ajit 1 2 3 and if I click on submit button, you have successfully submitted your data. Just wait, something is wrong. Here is something is required. A return keyword is required. Return keyword is required. Now you can see here what will happen. आता लक्षात येईल तुमच्या. Just wait, something is wrong. Now if I will remove this one. Just wait. something is wrong, just wait. Here we are written this function is in the head part script, type is script function validation. Function name is the validation. Is this correct or not? I will see here. Yes, this one is the correct. Input type is equal to text, name is FNM, ID is FNM, input type is equal to submit. Okay, all these things are correct. But what is missing? Something is wrong, just wait. Okay, just wait, something is wrong. By mistakenly, I entered here the B small. Sorry, by mistakenly, I entered here the B small. That's why this error is occurred. Now we are written here the first name document dot get element by ID fnm dot value. Then we are just testing this one. If this first name is correct, then it will show you a message. You entered a correct name. Otherwise, it will show you a message. Please enter correct name. Okay. Now I will show you what will happen there. Now I will provide here the ID 1 2 3. Then if I click on submit button, then you can see the please enter correct name is the message here. Okay. आता काय करायचं next one check करा म्हणजे लक्षात येईल. Now I will do that here given action. Action is equal to success dot html. Success dot html. Now suppose that I am just going to write the address, and if I click on submit button, it will print one message. You have entered a correct name and okay. Okay. Then if I entered if I enter the first name, if I click on submit button, then it will print your message. You have entered a correct name. Okay, and it will go ahead. आता पुढच्या पेजवर ला गेला कुठं you have successfully submitted your data. आता next one दाखवतो आता काय होते बघा चेक करा. If I enter the first name is Ajit 1 2 3. आता Ajit 1 2 3 and submit केल्यानंतर काय होतं message please enter correct name. आता please enter correct name म्हणजे काय आहे incorrect data. Correct? At that time I want to stay on the same page. ह्या पेज वरती थांबायला पाहिजे का पुढे गेला पाहिजे. आता हा काय होते तर next page ला जातो. Instead of that I would like to stay on the same page. आता correct name केला मी suppose if I enter the correct name as a Ajit and if I click on submit button it will print your message you have entered a correct name. So data is okay, then we will go ahead that is to the submitted page. Okay, you have successfully submitted your data. But if I enter the incorrect name like something like this one, home. Okay, I entered an incorrect name. If I click on submit button, they will print your message. Please enter correct name. ओके टू प्रिंट देऊन मेसेज प्लीज एंटर करेक्ट नेम आणि तो काय होतोय पुढे जातोय जर हे आपल्याला थांबवायचं आहे तर आपण काय करतोय चेक करा देन I will set here the flag. आता इथे फ्लॅग 0 घेतला. जर करेक्ट असेल नेम तर फ्लॅग मी 1 करतोय, एल्स म्हणजे इनकरेक्ट जातो बरं का. ओके, फ्लॅग इज इक्वल टू 0. बाय डिफॉल्ट फ्लॅग 0 असणार आहे, पण मी त्याने लिहितो तरी पण. नाव आय विल मेक हिअर दिस सम चेंजेस हिअर. इफ flag is equal to 0, if flag is equal to 0, then your function will return return or false करणार आहे मी. your function returns false value. आता जर false value केली तर इथं फंक्शनचे पण इथं पण रिटर्न द्या. return return validation. Okay, if this function is return the false value तर हा action ला जाणारच नाही. if it will return the false value, it will not go to the action part. But if this function return the true value, then it will goes to the success value, success.html. by default function काय करणार आहे तर return true value करणार आहे. yes, all of you can see here, I already told you that your function will by default return the which value. By default function will return the true value. Now you can see here what will happen. Now making this some changes, and now you can see here. Now if I enter the first name as Ajit and if I click on the submit button, you have entered a correct name. म्हणजे आता flag 1 झाला. जर flag 1 असेल तर by default true value होणार आहे. So it will go ahead, you have successfully submit your data. Now you can see here, suppose that I entered name is the Ajit1234. This is the incorrect name. If I click on the submit button, then it will print your message, please enter correct name. Please enter correct name म्हणजे इथं गेला, चेक करा. Please enter correct name म्हणजे flag किती झाला आता 0, set 0 झाला. if flag is 00, then it returns the true value. जर फंक्शन ने ट्रू व्हॅल्यू रिटर्न केला तर तो हा ऍक्शन पार्टला जातच नाही. ऍक्शन म्हणजे कुठे जायचं नेक्स्ट सांगतोय. करेक्ट. नाउ यू कॅन सी हियर it will stay on same page. Now you can see here, if I enter again, if I enter the correct name, आता अजित correct केला name, then I click on submit button, you have entered correct name. if I click on OK, then it will go ahead. This is the use of a return value. म्हणजे एकदा JavaScript ने डेटा चेक केला की validation, if JavaScript performs validation, then we will decide is this data is correct. If this data is correct, then send to the server side, that is to the actions. Action मध्ये सांगितलेलं आहे सक्सेस किंवा काय असेल तिकडे जाऊ दे. if the data is incorrect, then at that time it is required to stay on the same page. आपल्याला सेम पेज वरती स्टे करायचं आहे. if you want to stay on the same page, then your function will return the false value. and if you want to go ahead, then your function will return the true value. जर फंक्शन ट्रू व्हॅल्यू केला तर तो ऍक्शन ऍट्रिब्यूट काय असेल तिकडे जाईल. if your function will return the false value, then it will not go to the action attribute and it will stay on the same page. when we will use this, if the data is validated correctly, then we will your function will return the true value and it will pass to the action attribute, that is to the server side. and if your data is incorrect, that is if your validated data by using JavaScript, and is there any misleading within the data, then will generate the, then your function will return the false value. So this will stay on the same page. yes, all of you understood this one. what is the use of a function return value? Please put your answer in chat box. yes, all of you. Dhanasri, then Siddharth, Shivendra, Vijay Krishnan, Parth, Utkarsh, Preeti, Mitali, Varshali, Tejaswini, Priyanka, Rohan. yes, all of you understood this one. okay. yes, म्हणजे इथे काय चेक करा. again I am explaining same code. form मध्ये action लिहिलाय success.html. if you just click on submit button, then we calls to the submit, and this function is returning the some value. okay, validation with return. then we are calling to the validation function. validation function मध्ये जातोय आपण. then we are just fetching the first name, document.getElement by id, fnm.value. after fetching this first name, we are performing validation with the help of a regular expression. regular expression dot test first name. this is just checking that is this regular expression pattern matching with the first name. if yes, then this test function will return the true value. if this true value, then you will generate the one message, you have entered a correct name, and our setting the tag is the 1. else म्हणजे हे जर फर्स्ट नेम मॅच होत नसेल तर आपण एल्स पार्ट मध्ये जातोय. at that time set the flag is 0 and generate the one alert message, please enter correct name. and we are just checking here, if flag is equal to 0 means there are some incorrect data, so your function will return the false value. if your function will return the false value, then it will not go to the action part. action मध्ये जाणारच नाही. If your function will return the true value, then it will go to the action part. This is the use of a return value. Yes, this is the most important thing. Now next one, here is that you can see here there are two methods are available, get and post. Get method, only limited amount of a data can be sent because data is sent in the header. Post method is used to send the large amount of a data can be sent via the because the data sent in the body. Now I will show you the where to specify the methods. Within the format tag we will specify the method. Method is equal to get or post. ओके, आपण गेट किंवा पोस्ट मेथड डिफाइन करतोय. आता इथं मेथड इज इक्वल टू गेट केलाय. आता आय विल शो यू, जस्ट यू कॅन सी हियर आय हॅव स्पेसिफाइड देअर गेट मेथड. इफ आय एंटर द अजित एंड यू कॅन सी हियर रिटर्न व्हॅल्यू डॉट एचटीएमएल पुढे काय आहे का चेक करायचं नाही आहे. इफ आय एंटर द फर्स्ट नेम एज अजित एंड इफ आय क्लिक ऑन सबमिट देन यू कॅन सी हियर इज द एप नेम इज इक्वल टू अजित. मीन्स युअर फॉर्म डेटा इज अपेंडेड ऍट द URL. URL वरती अपेंड डेटा झाला काय, नेम इज इक्वल टू व्हॅल्यू. नेम काय दिलता FNM आणि व्हॅल्यू काय त्याची अजित. ओके, दिस इज द अँड इफ आय गेटिंग द पोस्ट मेथड. आता पोस्ट मेथड घेतला मी पोस्ट. नाउ इन्स्टेड ऑफ दॅट आय हॅव टेकन द पोस्ट मेथड. आता पोस्ट मेथड घेतलेली आहे तर त्यावेळी काय होते चेक करा. इफ आय एंटरिंग द फर्स्ट नेम एज अजित, इफ आय क्लिक ऑन सबमिट बटन यू कॅन सी हियर द URL काय आता return value dot html. If I click on submit button then you can see here data is not appended at the URL, but here is that you can see here within the get method data is appended at the URL. get method ला काय आहे, data appended URL ला आहे, पण इथं आहे का post method ला नाही आहे. This is the difference between get and post method. Means get request is not secured because query string is appended at the URL. Means data is not secure because all this data is appended at the URL. Post request is secured because data is not exposed to the URL bar. म्हणजे suppose by suppose consider करा काय होत आहे, you are using the one banking application or a Gmail application. Gmail चं काय user ID password आहे. जर Gmail चा user ID password जर काय झाला URL bar मध्ये append झाला तर काय होणार, it will be visible to everyone. So your data that is user ID and password is not secure. Anyone can see within the URL bar. So if your data is secure at that time you should use the post method. And if your data is not secure then you can use the anyone method. There is no matter. Get request can be bookmarked, post request cannot be bookmarked. गेट रिक्वेस्ट आपण कॅचेबल म्हणजे ते कॅच डेटा मधनं कॅच करू शकतो आपण, बट पोस्ट रिक्वेस्ट हार्डली कॅचेबल. गेट रिक्वेस्ट इज मोर इफिशियंट अँड used more than post. Post request is less efficient and less than get. ओके, मीन्स आता एकच फक्त सिंपली काय तर गेट मध्ये डेटा अपेंड होतो URL मध्ये, पोस्ट मध्ये डेटा URL मध्ये अपेंड होत नाही. सो दॅट if the data is appended at the URL, so this data is visible to everyone, so that your data is not secure. Lastly, and within the post data is not appended at the URL, so your data is secure. This is the basic difference between get and post method. Okay, means we can specify here the action attribute मध्ये काय काय form tag मध्ये action काय सांगतोय, where to send data. Action attribute tells where to send users data, म्हणजे कुठे जाऊ दे तर success.html पेज ला जाऊ दे. Okay, and method tells to how to send data using get method or using post method. Means using secure method or using insecure method. Yes, this is the basic difference between get and post method. Yes, all of you understood this one, basic difference between get and post. Yes, everyone please put your answer in chat box. Okay, yes, other students from mechanical, electronic, etc, bio, civil, environment, please put your answer in chat box. Okay, thank you. Now next one, focus method. Document.get element by id. Now if you want to focus on a particular attribute, आता ह्याच्यामध्ये काय झालं, सपोज आता फर्स्ट नेम इनकरेक्ट आहे तर आता मला त्याच्यावरती फोकस करायचा आहे. आता बाय डिफॉल्ट काय होते चेक करा म्हणजे लक्षात येते त्याच्या. ओके, ओपनिंग ब्राउझर. इफ आय एंटर द फर्स्ट नेम इज अजित and if I click on a अजित 123 करतो मी, अजित 123, and if I click on a submit button then it will show the one message, please enter correct name. आता इथं बाय डिफॉल्ट तो फर्स्ट नेमला जातोय का नाही आहे, कर्सर बाय डिफॉल्ट जात नाही. आय रिक्वायर टू, आता मी डेटा एंटर करतोय पण होतोय का नाही, सो आय रिक्वायर टू click on this text box. Instead of that we will just focus this. How to focus, I will just show you. आता इनकरेक्ट नेम असेल तर आपण इथं हे करूया, फोकस करूया. Here the one method is available, document dot get element by id dot focus. Okay. कशावरती फोकस करा तर fnm dot focus. Okay, if I enter the first name as Ajit123, if I click on submit button, and you can see here, if I after the clicking on OK, then you can see automatically focus or automatically cursor goes to the first name text box. आता बघा कुठे text box automatically गेला का check करा. Again I will show you. You can see here, please enter correct name. If after clicking on OK button, you can see here where is cursor is automatically goes. त्या तिथे गेला बघा. Yes, there is no need to move the mouse. आता माऊस माझा कुठे आहे हे तिथंच आहे. You can see mouse, my mouse is here. But after removing this focus button आता मी remove करतो. I am removing this focus function. Then you can see here what will happen. If I enter the first name incorrect and click on the submit button, आता बघा इथं आता माझा माऊस आहे तिथं आहे. कर्सर तिथे गेलाय का नाहीये. It is required to move the cursor there. Okay, so you have to pay the attention of the users on the particular field. You are just pay the attention to the particular field because users is enter the misleading data or misplaced data for this particular field. At that time you will use the focus function to the pay the attention of the users to the first name or last name or to the mobile box, mobile number or anywhere. Yes, this is use of a focus. Yes, next one, focus झाल्यानंतर आता browser document dot get element by id. Now I will show you date आपण userची get करू शकते. I will show you dot, just wait for 1 minute. Now I will create here the another one new control s date dot html. Okay, now I will just show you the date here. Script, and within the script we will write here the open angular bracket, exclamation sign, hyphen forward double slash hyphen close angular bracket. Okay, now we'll write here the var d is equal to new date. Okay, then we will display date alert d. Now I will run this one. Yes, you can see here the Thursday, March 25, 2021, 16:15 means 4:15 GMT plus 5:30 Indian Standard Time. Yes, means you can get the system date. Yes, all of you understood this one. How to get the system date? Yes, students, you can fetch the client's machine date by using the date function. How to? Where d is equal to new date. New date function is used to fetch the data of a client's machine, and we are just printing this date by using the alert d. Yes, all of you understood this one. How to fetch the client's machine date? Yes. Okay. Now today we will stop here, and some remaining part we will cover in the next lecture. There are only 2 slides are remaining. We will cover 2 slides within the next lecture. Okay, thank you. If you any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, you can leave meeting. Thank you, students.